Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. This is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Horned Frogs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
From the gun, it's Payne. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From deep, it's Jones. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Tells to run, wants to pass. Moves to his right. On the run, deep down the right side. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Still on his feet, intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll pull it down. First down and more. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. This time they'll throw it. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's into the open down the middle. The 10. All the way back. Touchdown, TCU. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
The The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Summers.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Using his legs, it's Page. Across the 25, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. They're going to ride this running back. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Push forward on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. This should be the last play of the quarter. Straight ahead, it's Payne. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Across the 35. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Payne. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Just feeds the running back. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fresh setter down's going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Polk. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a bit...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
The Cowboys will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hampton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Rush is on. Got his man. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's caught. It's pulled. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ezukama. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open the second half on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Quick give. It's Payne. Finding some room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Follows his blocks. It's Payne.
Man, my mic was muted the whole time, so that means...
2 to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
His 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, yeah. The thing about it is Charles running the clock out.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give.
Oh.
Finds that crease,
like,
and he's
see
got
how,
to the 29.
like, how I messed up that
After
slight
the
movement.
First down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And man, person was right there.
Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of
I wish they got
downs.
accelerated clock on. And you didn't be way too long.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
I mean, first
Racing to the
down.
right.
Guns up. Oh, he about to catch that motherfucker.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Ezukama.
He hit him hard. Game tackle.
Down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Hit him. Oh.
Makes his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Oh. Get him.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He had to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
I'd say what it's really nice at this point in the game, if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of
hell?
Got a little space.
Damn, dog.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I don't know why the linebacker's not staying in the middle.
And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run
you
it,
do not have to cover that receiver, dog.
He's got the first down.
Damn.
Touchdown, TCU! And the punishment has been extended. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense.
I wonder if he can show us, like, last season shit.
Yes, please.
Like, I'll show y'all the score the last time we played.
Because probably needed to pick up an extra
I know I've been saying this all again, but, like,
this
is not me really trying, at all.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. On the ground, it's Page. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bon voyage.
Throws for the
bon voyage.
On target to the left. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And that's the beauty of run and play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam and make a big play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Right back to the well. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive line. That will take us to the 2-minute
like
timeout, and
2 to 3 people, and he wasn't even controlling them all. Like, when it's me, like, bro, I got what? Just need a user. Y'all like he's moving on them boys and shit.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit it.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, Lord. Lord, boy.
And I get it. That's what Pride's saying. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now, just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the defense
Man,
is
I
still
think I'm gonna just
fighting.
play
They
big
haven't had the
all
day
this
that they
year.
dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the
I
game,
don't got
like they thought
time
they had a
to have
good
multiple
plan. They'd be
bills,
ready to attack
spend all that
and
extra
limit some of the
money.
damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, I want a game. Jesus
He'll try
Christ.
to make the catch in traffic. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team.
Might as well give him another
And here we go. Final
give him another pick.
Right here.
Another free pick. You feel me? You smell me? You smell
He's
me?
taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Good. Shit, I used to be putting like unacceptable after I lost. I'm like, why would you ask me to call it after I just lost? I think you hear me raging off the whole time. You just used to drive me. I was like, what's the whole point? Oh no, I guess it don't show you from the previous years. I thought it showed you. That? No, I don't see. God damn, boss sucks, ball. Ball got 24 interceptions with this dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Let me see if he flourishing at Texas Tech. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Damn, it's crazy because he's from Oklahoma too. All right, I'm getting all this clocking out.